Hey y'all, Dixie T here. you know, this is gonna be a video basically supporting the atheist antidote. His backup channel is right there, link in the description, and I will be mirroring his video. And later tonight you will see the video on my channel. To me, Brock, aka the atheist antidote, um, honestly, I don't agree with most of his opinions. Even though I am a Christian, I do not agree with majority of his opinions. I think some of his stuff was just blatantly wrong and basically idiotic. Uh, but you know, he doesn't deserve. He does not deserve to be false DMCA. No one deserves to be false DMCA. And oh man, because when I was gone this weekend to burying my burying my grandma and everything. I just, I just came back. I just saw some of Sedonic skeptics. He was getting false DMCA as well. Uh, you know, I mean, this has to stop. This is something YouTube has to do. And by the way, I'm gonna probably email PM him about. I hope he hasn't known about this. There is a DMCA abuse channel, and if you have been served with false DMCA's, uh, link in the description as well to that YouTube channel because they have people like DPR Jones, a a lawyer who you know. Basically knows basically does know a little bit about the fair use clauses and everything else and about the MCAs. Most typically, he knows mostly about the whole, Sean, aka Venom Fang X scenario, and how that happened earlier this year. So, link in the description of DMCA channel, and also link in the description to DPR Jones's channel as well, if you can see. Um, to me, personally, I think the best way to defeat arguments or defeat any type of ignorance is free speech, is to let the person say, have the opposite opinion and everything else. I mean, you have to let people have opposite opinions because let's really be honest here. If you don't, you're gonna have. I mean, what is stopping some other person? What is stopping someone else who doesn't know anything else about you? Basically, saying, "Well, what you're saying is offensive" and everything else, and instead of counting your argument or anything else, they just put a DMCA to you and basically basically ban you from oblivion from YouTube. Something this is outrageous. Again, I don't agree with what the atheist Sanders has to say most of the time, but honestly, he doesn't deserve this crap. A majority of people don't. I mean, and the DMCA has been used, mostly from people from the pro wrestling. I mean, recently, it was it was just last year. Spinning that basically was his WrestleMania 25 rant. His WrestleMania 25 review, where he basically ripped majority of that pay per view, and that got the MCA, and basically his video was removed. Uh, and honestly, and it got the video back on, but it was gone for like 2 or 3, 4 weeks. I mean, with no, and the thing is, he was basically saying that it copyright infringement, and it's supposed to be WWE did. I'm like, what kind of copyright infringement was there over Spinner's video? I mean, Spinner doesn't use images and such like that, and if he did, it's protected by fair use. I mean, it is to a point that is, to me, this whole DMCA thing. Unless you have backup claims or anything else, it is up to the person who's got DMCA has to prove everything. They have to file the counter notice. They have to do all this other crap just to prove their innocence. But yet the person who files a DMCA will flag their videos and everything else. They get nothing. I can probably do a false flagging campaign and get away with This YouTube, they need to look at this situation and really try to fix it. Vote buying, false DMCA's, and false flagging campaigns need to stop now. Let's be honest here. If this keeps going up, how the heck am I going to do? Basically, how the heck am I going to keep doing my stuff on YouTube? I already stopped doing my reviews, my new type of pay-per-view reviews because of this stuff. Um, I don't know when that stuff. I mean, what next? They're gonna is WWE or TNA because of my ranting is gonna DMCA me because I sell this stuff, or or some political campaign, or someone that's saying, hey, I don't like the way this guy is. Let's just squash him or what have you. He only got 300 subscribers or anything else. No, he has no real voice. Let's just squash him anyway. This is the stuff, and the people who do use them. I know you're watching this. I mean, come on. If you just stop doing this stuff, why are you doing this, DMCA? I know why, but it's not productive. It doesn't do anything. All that you're doing is just making the person more of a martyr. More, the person you hate is basically going to benefit more than you do. See, even my categories. Ah, right, Smokey. Yeah. Anyway, it seems to me that most of y'all, just most of the people who do this is just so they are so afraid of DMCA because the option is there. YouTube really needs to step this one up because if this stuff keeps happening, I don't know what's going to stop. What is going to? They need to really look into this thing. They really need to look into it and say what we need to stop this because let me tell you, a lot of people left YouTube because of this. AVGN, he's gone. You had Doug Walker, aka Nostalgia Critic, he was gone because of this, because of the YouTube and everything else. I mean, there's a lot of people who left YouTube who could have benefited. YouTube could have benefited with their original ideas and everything else are now gone. Notice I'm not even including myself because I don't think my stuff's that good. But anyway, uh, you know, heck, I think maybe Game Over Thinker is left as well. Not because of this, but it just seems to me there's a lot of people who, leave YouTube because of these things. And I don't want to see you guys leave because I really think a place like YouTube needs to exist. Because without, I mean, sure, it's nice to see cartoon shows or movies or anything else, what have you. But I really like to hear people's opinions and such. I like to hear what Thunderfoot has to say. I like to hear what Skeptic or Derek359 says. I like to hear what Got That Funk or Atheist Antidote or, again, when Venom X. I want to hear what his opinions are, all this type of stuff. Or DPR Jones or True Slayer, Spinnernet, Bill and Doug, or what have you, or, that sort of thing. I enjoy doing watching say old wrestling stuff from TNA or stuff from Ring of Honor or what have you or WWE showing their promos or what have you. I like that, but I want to see other people. I like to see other users use their webcams, use their microphone and a still picture or what have you, or use a video camera to express themselves without the fear of being DMCA. This thing has to stop. And if this doesn't stop, YouTube is eventually going to be gone. It's going to be gone, and no one's going to really basically care. I mean, no one's going to care, but no one's going to benefit. YouTube is not going to benefit because people's not going to make money on their website and everything else. Google's not going to benefit because they're not going to make any money, and we're not going to benefit because, well, we lose a great avenue for free speech. And that's all I got to say. Uh, Dixie T here. Peace and love. Sorry it's not a wrestling video, but this is something that had to be said, and some things had to be done. I don't want to hold y'all time limit and everything else. I think something like this really needed to be said. Dixie T here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Just again, man, and Brock, I'm with you, man. Just want to give you everything else. I may not be with you all the time, but I'm with you on this. Peace.